Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to Here with the Magic. I'm Jason Knapp, and I am excited to be bringing you with me live to Disney's Animal Kingdom here in Walt Disney World, where it is not just golden hour, but it is like a perfect evening here in Animal Kingdom. The sun is beginning to kind of fall down to the horizon. It's my favorite time of day to be here in Animal Kingdom. We're like positioned kind of midway between like some of my favorite spots to just sit and relax and chill out, and some of my favorite spots to have some thrills. Tonight it's going to be all about the relaxation and wandering around as much as we can get into in the next 45-50 minutes or so. I'm going to point out a few of my very favorite spots here, like I said, to relax, maybe watch a sunset. You don't get to do that too often this time of year in Animal Kingdom, and just kind of just hang out and relax. What I think is probably, in terms of Here with the Magic feels, Animal Kingdom is probably the closest to it. Like in terms of just that spirit of letting the magic come to you, that sense of like you don't really have to do anything to feel that Disney essence. It's just a spectacular place to be. Okay, for those of you who are joining live, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. As always, I would love for you to share this out with a friend or a family member. Let them know that you would love to have them here with us, walking around Disney's Animal Kingdom this beautiful evening. Also remember, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I hear it causes good karmic things to happen. For those who are watching on the replay, thank you for also taking the time to be here. Just know we'd also love for you to be here with us every Monday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern to join in the chit chat, so to speak. If you are watching the replay, please also feel free to chime in along the way. I'm surrounded by not just guests, of course, but I'm surrounded by ducks and squirrels and all of Zach's favorite things. There's birds above, don't worry. I think we've cleared the airspace for this tonight. I do want to make sure we have a little extra time. I started a couple minutes early, so I'm going to take some time to say hi. I also wanted to start a couple minutes early, probably because we're going to finish like a couple minutes early so that we have time to go to our exclusive live show for our CAFÉ members at the end of this, while the park is still navigable, before we get kicked out, essentially. And I'll talk more about that as we go along. I do want to say hello to Megan. I saw Megan in here early. It's great to see you. Kevin, wonderful to have you here as well. Butch from Baltimore is with us. Chris from California, hello to you. Wendy, Heather, nice guy Zach Brown with us, of course, always. Except for that time in May that's coming up. We won't talk about that. Marla, it is great to see you. Eileen, our newest member of the CAFÉ, it's great to see you as well. Let's see, who else is with us? Kathy is here. And Valerie is with us. Colton, hello. Carrie, hello to you too. Lisa Milam, it is great to see you. Thumbs up. Great drink, plus thumbs up to Lisa. Let's see. Anthony, hello to you. Karen, always nice to have you with us for these Monday evenings. Always nice. Hello to my lovely wife Michelle, who is probably going to be a little bitter that I wasn't here, that she's not here with me. So there's that. I'm going to move out to the side so people can use this spot for pictures. I see. Let's see. What else did I see? I gotta pull the messages back up. I was hogging the good spot. Marcus Val is with us. Big birthday coming up for Marcus. Big birthday. He's so much older than I am. We won't talk about that tonight either. Wendy, did I say hi to Wendy already? I'll say hi again. Mark, who stayed up late with me. Mark Whiting from the great state of Washington, but almost Idaho. I think we were the only two people in America watching F1 live Sunday morning, technically, but actually for me still very much still Saturday night. But Saturday night for if you were there, you know. If you weren't, you would catch up in the chat. Let's see, Mark Williams, great to see you as well. Laura Roberts, wonderful to have you here too. I know, Betty. Lorraine, hello. She says, I'm so happy to catch this live. I'm so happy you're catching it live too. little bit of the thrills. Susie, hello to you. Susie joining us from the great state of Colorado. I assume that's where you are tonight. Kimberly, great to see you. I just caught up with Marcus saying I'm 3 days. I am 3 days. Am I younger? Yeah, I'm younger. I think that's right. I think that's right. Jody, it is great to see you too. Jody says, my dad would spend hours watching the duck at Epcot and Magic Kingdom when we were little. And the Animal Kingdom ducks are great too. And, okay. Okay, so here's the deal. I don't know if you can see it. I have this like, I'm just gonna call it out because you're gonna just talk about it all night. If I don't point it out. I have this sty thing going on, which usually I've gotten a few times in my life, my very short life that I've had, and they usually go away quickly. This one's not. This one's a little persistent. I've named it Zach, and I think it's beginning to go away. But if you see me like looking like Rocky from time to time, it's not just the lighting. It's also me. So in real life. Let's start wandering just a little bit. I'm gonna take you over, I'm gonna skirt around kind of where I'm gonna turn this back around for you to see. Skirt around by where the monkeys usually have a swinging good time. I don't think they're out right now, but I'm gonna kind of use it as a launching point to talk about what we're gonna see over the next 45 minutes. You know, there's no monkeys. All the monkeys are gone.
Yeah, that's supposed to be.
So I was thinking about this on the way in today. I was thinking about, a lot of people consider Animal Kingdom to be a half-day park, which is just a bunch of baloney. But if you're going to consider it a half-day park, or maybe you want to divide it into a couple half-days, don't do like those other people do. Don't come like first thing in the morning. I say come in the evening. Come in the evening because this is a wonderful, wonderful time to visit. The crowd levels are actually pretty reasonable. The queues for some of the more popular attractions actually begin to lighten around now, and then you can always pop into your favorite queue, Flight of Passage, Everest, Swift, like right at the last minute, right at 8 o'clock if they're closing at 8 like they are tonight, and then you kind of like get that in as well on the that duck is looking at me funny on the tail end of the day. It's cooler. The music seems just have like a, I don't know, like it's maybe it's just the crowd levels are lower, but you can like the music fills the space. The ambient sounds of the space are just more alive here, and you can spot other wildlife like these little Disney rabbits. Marcus says animals are out in the morning, but I agree everything else is better in the evening. Well, that's the thing. That's the conundrum. And so, there's little peeps. Little peeps. We do need to release that video, Zach, I think. We need to put that together. We found, on our CAFÉ, on our comfy chair call on Friday, was it Friday? It's so long ago. We found this video that I had filmed back in April, almost a year ago, in Disneyland of these little, oh boy. If I turned the camera around the other way, you would have ducked. I promise. That's how close they felt. So I found this video from Disneyland of these two little duck families, and these are like little peeps. And the one it was like one of those like Wild Kingdom stories where the one little peep got separated from his family and we didn't know whether he would reunite. It's a whole thing. Zach's going to do a voiceover for us. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So I'm gonna head out of here. We're gonna head over to the area that's kind of by the beverage station, one of the Coca-Cola beverage stations, just to kind of show you that spot. There's not much of a view from there, but it's a really cool little space to get away and hide from people. Not that you'd ever want to hide from your friends or your family, but if you did just need to escape from the crowds, it's a good place to go. And then I'll show you my other favorite spot on that side. Valerie says, pop into Nomad Lounge. I'm not going to pop into one. This is not going to end in Nomad Lounge. This is going to end somewhere, probably something that's a little glow-tastic. And these families have the right idea. Like if you're gonna ride the river rapids, the Kali River Rapids, you should do it at the end of the day. Do it at the end of the day. Just so you can get your bearings here, we're right by the Anandapur local food cafes, that area right before you get to the entrance of the Maharaja Jungle Trek and the loading area for the queue area for Kali River Rapids. We're going to duck over to this side here, right by this Welcome to Asia sign. And I want to point out this cool little area down here. I'm going to be quiet, so there's people down here. I don't want to disturb them. And it's just a cool little place to come and hang out, get out of the sun. There's fans underneath the canopy of the building, and then you can even take this little special super secret escape route out up the stairs. Where you emerge up top here. And then there's this other little cool hut here. I don't actually know what it's called. It's probably not a hut, but that's what we're calling it today. Okay, I'm not going to try to get the camera through there. But the space, like, look how much detail is hidden away in this little space here that most people will never see. It's so cool. Love it here. And someone was in there eating popcorn, so someone else appreciated it. Yeah, and notice, I'm very much not in Magic Kingdom tonight. Magic Kingdom extra people-y tonight. Extra people-y. So if you came to here with Magic expecting to see some Magic Kingdom crowds, you've turned to the wrong channel. All right, next up is this area over here. This was used as one of the relaxation stations, I think they call them, right when the parks reopened after COVID. It lasted, about a year or so on this area down here. And now it's just open like it always was before. And you can come down here and eat some food and have a nice cold beverage and meet up with friends and family, or meet some new people if you're like my wife, Michelle. If you're like me, you're going to be in the little hut back there, not meeting anybody. And this is just another nice little area to come and sit and hang out. Maybe watch the Tree of Life, lit by the golden hour, sunset. Lisa says, everyone's over in Pandora. So have you taken the time, when you're in Animal Kingdom, have you taken the time to step away and pause and just be here? Enjoy the sort of ambient sounds of the space, and just to sort of, this word is overused, but there are these Zen moments here in this park that you will not experience, not just in any other Disney park, but in any other park, period. The moment I walked in here this evening, I don't know what your Monday's been like. Monday's been interesting. A little stresses here and there. But as soon as I walked into the park this evening, you just feel it like roll off. It's just wonderful. Okay, part of it is probably me seeing like the just scores of people walking in the other direction, so me knowing like, okay, they're all leaving. This is lovely. This is wonderful. But also part of it's just the music and the wildlife, the ducks that almost clipped me twice today. It really is just a wonderful place to come and stroll around and maybe not even get on any attractions. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? And being in the park this time of day, okay, being in the park this time of day is not necessarily challenging, but being in the park this time of day, this time of year, when the sun is just beginning to set, this is a treat. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to take you here this evening, is because we don't get a lot of 8 p.m. closings, when we would hopefully be able to see some of the elements that really are best seen in the evening, like crying. So we're actually gonna come back down through here. We're gonna brave this situation. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna come back down here. That was a disaster waiting to happen. This is the area right behind Mr. Kamal's. I love this spot. In fact, I have a video from back here. A video that happens to be in virtual reality format. Maybe some of you have seen it. Maybe some of you haven't. But this spot, you wanna get a nice picture of the Tree of Life during the golden hour? This is the spot. This is the place to go. With the exception of lunch, it tends to get really crowded around lunch down here, and around dinner time a little bit. But usually during the off periods, the shoulder periods, so to speak, you can find a table to sit at, either by yourself, with your friends, your family. I can tell you from experience that if the rain is light, if it's raining and there's a little bit of a drizzle, and you sit at that stool over in the corner under the trees, you're mostly shielded. Karen says the table area is our favorite ice cream spot. Gary says, Jason, what about us? What about us? I don't know what you were referencing for. I'm scrolling, Gary. Oh, you mean, did you reduce my stress? Yes, of course, Gary. Of course you did. Let's play a little game here. How many animals can we spot? Let's see. We'll time it-ish. Let's see. If we can give it like a minute or so. How many animals just within that frame can you see? Or which animals do you see? Let's do it that way. Which animals do you see? Do you have a favorite on this side of the tree? On a bear hunt. Gonna catch a big one. Oh yeah, the horse. Exactly right, the horse is really cool. The meerkat. Orangutan. Caleb, wait, Snuffleupagus. Kevin's a Snuffleupagus. Big bird. Okay, I think that's a minute. That's a lot. That's a lot. Are there any that I see that you didn't mention? Let's see. What about the squid / octopus? I think it's a squid. Is it a squid or is it an octopus? Is it a squid or octopus? Sasquatch. And then there's the lion, and then there's I see the orangutan. Where is? I'm trying to find the snail. Oh, there's the snail. There's the meerkat. Dolphin. So what is this? But wait, is this a squid or is it an octopus? Which is that? What is that? Claire's with us? Claire. I'm just gonna ignore the comment, number one. Number two, I'm told it's a squid. Number three, aren't you supposed to be on a boat? Okay, let's move on. I'm hoping they let me down that path. Let me get to that path. I don't want to get to it too early, but you know the one that goes from Africa down into Pandora? I want to be able to walk that path. But sometimes they close it early. Mr. Kamal's, they service the chicken dumplings and the seasoned fries. Trying to read and walk. 300 animals in total. Whoa. Here's a nice little spot here too. We should be able to see a few other animals from this angle. See a hippo. I see is that a grass? Is that an ant? Maybe it's an ant. Peacock. I don't know what he's saying, but he's probably not saying there's the peacock. Moose? Oh, I don't see the moose. Where's the moose? Where's the moose? I see an elephant. I see a fish. Towards the bottom in the middle, I see an antelope. Oh, I see the peacock. Okay, I see the peacock. Okay. It's all about perspective, Colton, right? I just love this area over here. I love it. Zach, I think that needs to be a series. I'm gonna try to cross the stream here. The traffic The traffic patterns are interesting here. There'll be a moment where there's no one coming, and then there's like a bus unloads, and then you have to wait your turn, and then you can cross. This spot down here, I know some of you have taken some photos down here. This also tends to be an area where the cellular signal gets a little weak, but and there's a family coming down there to do a picture, so I'm just going to step out of the way, let them do their thing. Hopefully they will go ahead and do the picture. I just wanted to show you the spot. It's beautiful, right? Beautiful. I think maybe they're giving up on the spot. Maybe because I'm down here. Okay. So many good spots. Asia is just full of so many great spots to hang out and relax, especially to watch the sunset. It's beautiful. And these little hidden waterfalls and streams and things that most people just kind of like, whoop, walk on by. Don't walk on by. Despite what Burt Bacharach would have you believe, don't walk on by. Unless Diane Warwick's telling you to. Turn this back around so you can see the village here. This works, there we go. Tight security there at the Harambe Market. I've mentioned this before, I'll mention it again. This area, while it may look like it's undercover, it's not. It's not, so it's a really great spot to come and hang out and escape the sun. But especially it's like really pretty this time of day because the lights are lit up and everything. But it's open air. It's open air, unlike the market in Morocco and Epcot. You will not be sheltered from the rain there. Okay, what did we just say? 7:30. All right, so I think we're gonna walk the little path. We'll walk that path slowly, and then that way we get down into Pandora while it's still light, and then we can watch the transition during the sunset. How about that? How about that? One more look at Everest. In the distance. Zach, we did have a team meeting back there. That's right. I think we did. I think it was there. Or no. You know where it was? Wasn't it behind? No, it wasn't behind Tusker House. I think you're right. Maybe it was behind Tusker House. I can't remember. All right, we are going to head down into take this path from Africa over into Pandora, which, if you may recall, is Carlos Ponto Silva's favorite little walkway area, little secret walkway area. Not so secret for you know how he is. Area in Animal Kingdom. Fred says it's a path off the beaten path, so to speak. Fred Abley, buddy, so good to see you. Little garden areas here. This one happens to be behind Tusker House. Just so cool. Such cool detail. Where else in a Disney park do you find this level of detail? You know, off this far off the beaten path. It's incredible. It's incredible. Claire says nobody ever goes back there because of the stroller armada. Music is so good back here. So we're going to take a moment, just pause over here, let some of the crowd go by, let the crowd ahead of us dissipate a little bit. And then we're going to walk slowly down the path together. And we are going to pay attention to the transition, the audio transition, the ambient sound transition from Africa into Pandora. Fred says, I really have begun to place Animal Kingdom at the top of my list of favorites. I think that's appropriate, and it's probably not just because of the garland during the Christmas holiday season. But if it was, that would still be a respectable reason-ish. Claire, when is your flight? Another just great spot. Just look at this spot. Look at all the color contrast, the textures, the history that's kind of written into the face of the buildings here, and the wrought iron, the rebar serving as a wall, because of course the concrete has disintegrated.
It's so nice to hear what the same public.
It has people that
Oh, you want me to turn you around? You saw the entrance to it. You saw the entrance. I didn't even know where the actual. I think the door was around the other side. But I don't know what the actual entrance to that one is. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me. You know what matters to me? A duck. That's what matters to me. The fact that there's a crowd here. That's what matters to me. We're gonna let them pass.
Even for yesterday? Damn, Ryan is good.
Which one when you show you took right now?
Discovery of the River looks chunky. It's a little chunky. Don't be too judgy, Zach. Don't be too judgy. Nomad Lounge and Tiffin's off to our left. I'm gonna pause for a moment over here. Which power went out, huh? Chris, I don't think that's a club that Butch is going to want to belong to. The "Oh, my power went out" club. All right, we'll do a little circle around while it's still daylight here. 7:39, the sun should officially set in a few minutes. And then we should be able to see the transformation happening. And then in about 10 minutes to 8 or so, maybe 5 minutes to 8 or so, we'll transition over into the cafe after show.
parking.
Well, look at me, look at me.
You can have it back. Can you please smile? But it was also the most boring.
Wait, Christian.
on.
You see the lights? You see everything beginning to illuminate?
She said they're gonna take it.
Of course it is. I said everything's illuminating. Bio or otherwise.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's not fair.
Okay, let's find a spot to chit chat just for a moment. My favorite spot over there on the wall is taken, so we're gonna find another one. Oh, whoa, look at these. It's like this chrysalis is coming to life. Might not want to be here when that thing emerges.
Beautiful.
I really am looking for a spot. Oh, I know where we'll go. Let's go back this way. Let's go back this way. Okay, that spot's taken too. Okay. We'll just hang out. We're just gonna hang out over here. We're just gonna hang out over here. There's no oozing. There's no oozing on here with the magic. Not allowed. Not allowed. All right. We're gonna bring it to a close just a little bit early tonight, so I have time for our cafe members to enjoy some of the space too before the park closes and they begin to rush us out. It closes at 8 p.m. They begin to shut down walkways. You know, we've been here before together, and I don't want to be pushed out too fast. I will do a little closing here, and then I'll give you a couple more minutes as just to let you see the light transition from day into evening here, and the bioluminescence come to life. Couple important things. First thing, a couple of really awesome people were here with us. Okay, more than a couple of awesome people, but a couple of people who remind me to make a point to say to talk about some of the awesome things they're doing. How about that? Number one is Marcus Val, who is doing some really weird but incredible stuff over on, I don't know, what are we calling it, Marcus? What do you call it? Awesome Studio? Tell him where to go on YouTube. There's the whole thing he does with there's this rodent that he talks to during the movies. I don't know. It's a little weird, but it has its moments. It has its moments. Also, our good friend from across the pond, Claire Casarato, is with us. It's been a long time, and I know she has nothing better to do in the lounge while she waits for her airplane ride back home. That's okay. We like having you here anyway. But she's with the Great British Mickey Waffle podcast, show, coloring books, all the things that they do. Check them out as well. And then there is Fred Abley was here earlier from Get Me Coding. He does some amazing things as well. And my lips not singing. I'm not so good at the lip syncing. I'm not so good at the lip syncing, Megan. And just don't worry about it. And I'm sure I missed other people. No, that was... Thursday, brand new Soundscapes. Don't forget, if you haven't checked that podcast out, head over to wherever you get podcasts. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. YouTube is doing podcasts now. Did you know that? It's a thing. Search for Soundscapes by Here with the Magic. We have a pretty good one coming out on Thursday. Very timely, a little bit futuristic, a little bit retro. I'm just going to leave it there. For our members of the CAFÉ, thank you so much for your support and your friendship and for making so much of this possible. And I don't think we've released the date of the next show recording, but I think the next show recording is next week, and so we'll get that out to you as well. I do want to say to everybody, make sure, I'm glad you're here tonight, but don't miss next Monday evening. Next Monday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, very special show next week that we're going to be talking about something special that's coming in the following week, but next week's show in and of itself is a not to be missed episode. Trust me. That's all I'm going to say. For our CAFÉ members, when this closes out, head over to the YouTube. If you're on your desktop or an Android device, head over to the membership page. You'll be able to see the link there within YouTube. If you are on an Apple device, you'll need to go to Safari browser or Chrome browser, or just go to the Facebook page, the Not So Super Secret Facebook page. Find the link to the show there, and we'll see you on the other side. I'm going to turn this back around. We'll go look at the falls. We'll watch things are lighting up. Things are coming to life. I'm even my lips. And until next week, please be well, be safe, and I'll see you back here next Monday here with the Magic. Thanks, guys.
Hold on, we need a picture. Come on.